Happy 4th of July, everyone. Welcome to PBM's Video Entertainment, and welcome back to another episode of Thomas & Friends DVD Reviews. In this video, we are talking about not one, not two, not three, but 4 Thomas & Friends DVDs. And they're all Season 12 Thomas & Friends home year releases, so without further ado, let's jump into the history of the 4 Season 12 Thomas DVDs. So starting off with Railway Friends, this one was originally released back in February 10th of 2009 by Hit Entertainment and Lionsgate. And Railway Friends was also released over in Canada as well. Then on February 16th of 2010, it was re-released by Lionsgate, but this one comes with a Easter Thomas toy. It's pretty interesting how this was released in February, not March or April, if you know what I mean. Then on January 3rd, 2012, it was re-released by Lionsgate, but this one's basically a Valentine's Day edition, which comes with a exclusive magnetic picture frame. Then in 2014, it was re-released by Universal Studios, and the same thing goes for Canada. Then on Valentine's Day of 2017, it was re-released by Universal once again as a Walmart double feature with Extraordinary Engines, and the same goes for Canada. And apparently Railway Friends has been released in other countries as well, such as Latin America and Brazil. Next up is High Speed Adventures. This one was originally released back in March 31st of 2009 by Hit Entertainment and Lionsgate. And just like with Railway Friends, this one was re-released by Lionsgate to celebrate Easter. And High Speed Adventures was also released over in Canada as well. And it was also released over in Latin America as well. Next up is Team Up with Thomas. This one was originally released back in May 19th of 2009 by Hit Entertainment and Lionsgate. And Team Up with Thomas received a Wooden Train bonus pack release. And just like with Railway Friends, this one was re-released back in January 3rd, 2012 by Lionsgate to celebrate Valentine's Day. Then in 2014, it was re-released by Universal Studios. Then in 2017, it was re-released by Universal Studios once again with a Valentine's Day slipcover. And the same thing happened in 2019 as well. And Team Up with Thomas was also released over in Canada as well. And over in Latin America, they received a DVD copy of Team Up with Thomas as well. And Team Up with Thomas was also released in South Africa as well. Now, both Team Up with Thomas and Railway Friends could both be found in this multi-pack called Full Steam Ahead. Last but not least, we have Percy and the Bandstand, and this one was originally released back in July 14th of 2009 by Hit Entertainment and Lionsgate. And Percy and the Bandstand was also released in Canada as well. And Percy and the Bandstand was also released over in South Africa as well. Now, all of the 4 Season 12 Thomas DVDs could all be found in this multi-pack called Adventure Pack, aka the complete Season 12. And now we got the history part done, let's jump into my copies of the Season 12 Thomas DVDs. Alright, we will now jump into my copies of some Season 12 Thomas DVDs that I have so far. I mean, of course I have all 4 of them. I'm just going to show y'all what versions I have so far. So here is the 2009 Lionsgate original print of Railway Friends. Yep, Lionsgate. So we have the Thomas & Friends logo. We have Colin the Crane carrying the Railway Friends title card. Very nice yellow border or outlining, whatever you want to call it. We have Thomas and Percy and Sir Topham Hatt and one of Sir Topham Hatt's helpers. Here we have Sir Topham Hatt over here from the CGI animated series. Well, that we will have to talk about at my review and thoughts part. Includes 6 stories of friendship and adventure. Spine, Hits Entertainment. Scrolling down here, there's Colin's crane arm and carrying a character profile of Thomas, distributed by Lionsgate. The back, a little blurb if you want to pause and read that. There's Thomas at the dairy. And here's your bonus material, and then here's the photographer and languages. Yeah, I think for all of the 4 Season 12 Thomas DVDs, they all should have English, Spanish, and French. The running time for this one is approximately 46 minutes. And here's the disc, squished up version of the front poster art. Next up, we have the 2014 Universal re-release of Railway Friends. Front post art's basically exactly the same. Spine, new style hit logo. Scrolling down here, Colin's crane arm. Here's Thomas. DVD video logo, Universal Studios. The back, same blurb basically. Bonus material, rated G in Canada. And here's the disc, just plain, boring artwork, nothing too special. Next up, we have High Speed Adventures, the 2009 Lionsgate re-release. Lionsgate original. Yeah, this is original copy. This one comes with a slipcover. We have Thomas, Rosie, James, Sir Topham Hatt, and Harold. Here's a workman with a yellow flag. All new DVD. 6 fun stories aboard the Action Express. And this time, instead of a yellow outlining, we have a orange outlining. Pretty cool. Spine, Hits Entertainment, and here we have character profile of Thomas, Lionsgate. And same thing on this spine, and then the back includes 6 stories of fun and teamwork. Here's your blurb, and then bonus material, and here we have some children, all new DVD. Yep, languages. And all of the Season 12 United States Thomas DVDs are Region 1. Oh, let me show you what it looks like without the case first, then we'll look at the disc. Here's what the front poster art looks like without the slipcover. Spine, back. Here's disc, squish version of the front poster art. It looks a little, this one has seen better days. But hopefully it'll still work. It probably should work if I look at the condition of the disc. It has like a few scratches. It should work. It should work as well as the day it was released. I can't get it inside that darn slipcover. There we go. Next up, we have Team Up with Thomas. This is the Lionsgate print. Instead of a yellow or orange outlining, we have a blue outline or border. Team Up with Thomas title card, and then Thomas Friends logo. Here we have some children looking at the engines. Here we have Thomas, Stanley, Hank, and Flora. Here we have some more children featuring never before seen content and meet 2 friends. Pretty cool. Hit Entertainment, scrolling down here. Correct profile of Thomas, Lionsgate. Back. Here's Thomas, and there's James having a wash down. And here's a staff member. Meet 2 friends, Hank and Flora. Stories of fun and teamwork. Languages. And here's your bonus material. Here's disc, squished up version of the front poster art. Well, except without the bridge and the children. Next up, we have the slim case copy of Team Up with Thomas. Front poster art's basically the same. Spine, of course, it's pretty thin. How slim it is. Entertainment. Lionsgate. Back. Ooh, what we got here, a little advertisement. We'll take a look at that in a moment. Here's the disc. Exactly the same. So here we have, oh, is it? Oh, it was facing the other way. I don't know why it would do that. Anyways, on the front we have some Hit Entertainment DVDs. Of course, a little advertisement for Hero of the Rails. If we open it up, turn the page. Here we have Day Out with Thomas 2009 tour, Day Out with Thomas 2009 tour. The Hero of the Rails tour, I should say. And here we have Thomas Friends live on stage, A Circus Comes to Town. I've seen a couple of YouTube videos of those. I didn't go see it live, but I did see the first one, Thomas Saves the Day, back in 2007. I thought it was pretty cool. with Thomas, Percy, and Diesel, and Sir Topham Hatt, and Harold. Well, this one has Thomas, James, Percy, Gordon, Harold, Sir Topham Hatt. Yeah. And the back, HitEntertainment.com. We have Bob the Builder, Barney the Dinosaur, and Thomas the Tank Engine. Let's put it back in here. Next up, we have the Universal re-release from 2014 of Team Up with Thomas. Front poster art's basically the same except without the text at the bottom. Spine, Hit logo, DB logo, Universal, here's Thomas. The back, blurb, and then bonus material. Basically exactly the same. Here's disc, which is of course plain and boring. Next up we have Percy and the Bandstand, 2009 Lionsgate print. Here we have the hot air balloon, and of course this totally makes sense because the border is green. Yeah, and Percy is of course green. Here we have Percy and Thomas, the photographer. Join Thomas and his friends in the I'm sorry, I can't even speak. Join Thomas and his friends in these stories of adventure and celebration. And here's a bandstand. Here we have the Hit logo. Scrolling down here, Kirk Buffalo Percy, which makes sense. Distributed by Lionsgate. The back, there's Mr. Arkwright. Blurb, and then DVD features. And then here we have Peter, Sam, Duncan, and Fearless Freddy. Get ready for a party with freight loads of fun. Here's the disc. Basically squish our version of the front poster art. Last but not least, we have the complete Season 12 pack, or Adventure Pack. Either, yeah, it's fine if you call it Adventure Pack or the complete Season 12 pack, of course. Here we have Thomas, and here we have Harold the helicopter. And as you can see, the roof is sort of blue, even though Thomas's roof is supposed to be like the top, it's supposed to be like black, but yeah. 4 DVD set, Thomas Friends Adventure Pack, complete Season 12. It doesn't say 12, but I can tell you that all of these episodes are from Season 12, and so, yeah, pretty cool. Here we have the 4 Season 12 Thomas DVDs, Spine, Hit Entertainment, scrolling down here, Kirk Buffalo Thomas, Lionsgate, the back. Here we have Gordon, Henry, Flora, Thomas, and Percy, and here we have blurb, and of course, it talks about the bonus features for each Thomas DVD. Got this from Amazon a couple years ago. Languages, and open it up. The case, it's in pretty bad condition. Here we have the 4 DVDs, Railway Friends, High Speed Adventures, Team Up with Thomas, and Percy and the Bandstand. And now, let's jump into the menu tour for all of these Season 12 Thomas DVDs, starting with Railway Friends. Alright, so we have now jumped into the menu tour for Railway Friends. So we have Play All, Episode Selection, Language Selection, and Bonus Features. Let's go to Episode Selection, like we always do. So, for our Episode Selection, we have Best Friends, The Party Surprise, Gordon Takes a Shortcut, Thomas Puts the Brakes On, Save You, and Excellent Emily. Of course, you can play all of them if you want. Language selection, English, Spanish, and French. And now for our bonus features, we have Rory the Racing Car episode called Rory's First Day, puzzle called Laying Down the Track, and a game called Name That Train, and trailers from other content from Hit Entertainment and Lionsgate. And that's it for the menu tour for Railway Friends. Now let's jump into High Speed Adventures. Alright, we have now jumped into the menu tour for High Speed Adventures. So we have Play All, Episode Selection, Language Selection, and Bonus Material, just like with Railway Friends. So let's go to Episode Selection, like we always do. So we have Thomas and the Billboard, Steady Eddie, Rosie's Carnival Special, Mountain Marvel, Henry Gets It Wrong, and Don't Go Back. Apparently it shows Hanks on that, on the thumbnail or whatever you call it, which doesn't make sense, to be honest. Really weird. Language selection. English, Spanish, French. There's Hank again. Bonus material, it's another episode of Rory the Racing Car called Big Chris Learns to Fly. The Special Delivery read-along. And Thomas's Amazing Adventures, which I know this one's taken from Track Stars. And that's it for the menu tour for High Speed Adventures. Next up is Team Up with Thomas. Alright, we have now jumped into the menu tour for Team Up with Thomas. So we have Play All, Episode Selection, Language Selection, and Bonus Material, just like with the other DVDs. So Episode Selection, we have Heave Ho Thomas, James Works It Out, Tram Trouble, and Push Me Pull You. Language Selection, English, Spanish, French. Oh, my bad. Did not mean to do that. There we go. Another Rory the Racing Car episode called Rory Takes Off, Spot the Difference Game, and Sir Topham Hatt's Helping Hands. And of course, trailers. And now we'll jump on to the last DVD called Percy and the Bandstand. Alright, so we have now jumped into the menu tour for Percy and the Bandstand. So we have Play All, Episode Selection, Language Selection, and Bonus Material, just like with the other DVDs. Let's go to Episode Selection, like we always do. So we have Toby's Special Surprise, Duncan and the Hot Air Balloon, The Man in the Hills, and Percy and the Bandstand. Language Selection, English, Spanish, and French. Bonus features. Here we have read-alongs, which are Toby and the Flood, A Better View for Gordon, and Busy Going Backwards. This one's taken from Track Stars. And then the game, Songs of Sodor, which I believe this one's taken from Songs from the Station, if I recall correctly. And that's it for the menu tour for Percy and the Bandstand. Now, we'll jump into my review and thoughts on all 4 Season 12 Thomas DVDs. So overall, do I recommend these Season 12 Thomas DVDs? First of all, first question, what do I think about Thomas Season 12 overall? Well, as a kid, I thought it was a pretty cool season, to be honest. Like, I was amazed with, like when I first saw an episode of Season 12, like, I was surprised with, like, the engine's faces are CGI, and then the humans CGI, and then the other content was, other stuff was, like, CGI, like, Harold was fully CGI, some of the rolling stock was fully CGI, like the Troublesome Trucks, Hector, the Hopper Car, and Toad the Brake Fan. And, of course, the humans, we have, like, Sir Topham Hatt CGI, same thing for Mr. Percival, Miss Jenny. And of course, basically all the humans were CGI in this season. And of course, Harold being fully CGI was pretty cool, to be honest. Yeah, I think it was kind of cool to have like models and CGI like combined all in one, if you know what I mean. But now the episodes, I gotta say, most of them, I gotta say, are good, and then some are like alright. Like, not the best, but yeah. But most episodes I found are pretty good. And I think my favorite from Season 12 have to be either... Let's see. There's some episodes that I liked. Gordon Takes a Shortcut, pretty good. Trying to think. Some of the Narrowgauge Engines episodes were good. And Don't Go Back, that one was good. And of course, I love seeing some, like, characters that came back and stuff like that, like Duck and Oliver and Toad, Donald and Douglas, and Murdoch, and yeah, a couple of like characters that were in like previous seasons, that were in like basically in the first 11 seasons of Thomas. Yeah, and also as for the 2 new characters, Hank and Flora, those 2, they only appeared in like 1 episode each. Like Hank only appeared in Heave Ho Thomas, and then Flora only appeared in Tram Trouble.
Then after that, that was it. They didn't bring him back in season 12. They didn't bring him back in like future seasons whatsoever. So they were like, hey, let's add a new character in one episode, and that's it. That's all they did for Hank and Flora. That's it. Just have them appear in one episode and then sell merchandise, stuff like that. Yeah. Anyways, second question. Now, on the Railway Friends, it says, like, from the CGI animated series, but the question that goes out for everybody in the Thomas fandom, is Season 12 part of the model era or the CGI era? For me, I would say the model era because, well, the thing is, like, of course, most of it was still using models and stuff like that, like the engines, the rolling stock, etc., and the narrators like Michael Brandon, of course, with them being narrators, they were also like voicing characters like Thomas, Percy, Sir Topham Hatt James, and of course basically everybody. So I count season 12 as part of the model era. Yeah, I'd say season 12 is part of the model era. Anyways, question 3. Do I recommend season 12? Well, I've heard some people like say season 12 is not great because of, I don't know. I mean, of course, I don't normally watch like negative content on some things, but anyways, I mean, if you love Thomas and if you love the hit era, feel free to pick this one up. But if you love Thomas and if you love Thomas and if you hate the hit era, don't buy this. Or if you're just not a fan of season 12 whatsoever, and if you think that the model era should have ended with Great Discovery and then that was it for the model era before jumping into CGI, like, basically what I'm trying to say is, like, if you think that Great Discovery should have been the last thing from the model era and then jump into CGI stuff such as Hero of the Rails and Season 13 and so on, yeah. If you think that, then don't buy Season 12. If you hate Season 12, that is. So anyways, that's going to do it for me, everybody. And the next episode will be on Hero of the Rails, the movie, so please stay tuned. See you next time. Bye.